our lesson with this question over here, where you had to find A, B, and C. And I asked you to all give this a go at home to see if you could figure it out. I would love to hear some of your answers in finding some of these different variables. Is anyone feeling brave and wanting to give me an answer? No, it's red. I was like, nope, don't pick me, don't pick me, just panic. Let's try and think of, you know what we'll do before we start going through this. It wasn't easy. You're absolutely right. It wasn't easy. What we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a little cheat sheet. So as we learn lots of reasons, sometimes it becomes a bit overwhelming. And so sometimes I tell my students to actually think about this cheat sheet and at the beginning of a test to just jot it at the beginning of their book, because sometimes it helps. Okay. So some of the rules that we've learned, I see, Jamila, I see. Some of the rules that we've learned so far are angles on a straight line. Okay, so angles on a straight line is one of our rules. And that's when we say these two together are going to equal 180 degrees. So that's one of the rules we've learned. We've also learned angles around a point. Okay, that's when all the angles around a point are going to equal 360 degrees. Yes, exactly, Tamela, we've learned vertically opposite angles, which means those two would be equal. And those two would be equal. And then we learned another rule on Tuesday. Who remembers the rule that we learned on Tuesday? Come on. I know someone remembers. Buntle, yes. There we go. Here are my hands.
And we learned sums of angles in a triangle.
Yes, sum of angles in a triangle. Beautiful. Okay, and that means that everything in my triangle is going to equal 180 degrees. Okay, awesome. Good. Okay, I'm happy so far. So those are the 4 we've learned. So we're going to try and use these, and we're going to see if we can try and figure out the next one. So we're going to start here. Of these rules that I've written here in our little cheat sheet, which one do you think would help us finding A? Which one of those rules do you think would help us finding A? Oh, one day, yes.
Angles on a straight line.
Beautiful. Do you think you can talk me through what my equation would look like? Here we are.
I've answered one question, ma'am. I don't want to answer that next one.
We've lost that one there. Okay, that's okay. I think let's just sort that out quickly. Okay, so I'm going to quickly zoom on to Unasi over here. Unasi, can you help me with how I'm going to find A?
Ma'am, you're going to say A plus 122 equals to 180. Angles on a straight line.
Beautiful. Okay. What am I going to do next?
Ma'am, so now you're going to take the 122 over.
Good.
And so it's going to be A equals 180 minus 122. And
Good.
A equals 58.
Yes, 58
Well
degrees.
done.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nasi. Nice job. Awesome. Okay. Next one I'm looking for is I want to find B. So now we know that A is sitting in here is 58 degrees. Now I want to find B. Who is feeling brave? Who can look at these rules over here and say which one's going to help us find B? A Sunday, can you help me find B? You just need to unmute on your side, Sudhar. Okay, I'm just going to move on to Ingosanasi. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello.
Hey, ma'am.
Okay, how can I find D?
Which, ma'am? Sorry, ma'am. I wanted to answer for A, ma'am.
That's okay. Do you think you could try and help me with B, though? I'll draw something in to give you a bit of guidance. I'll draw something like this. That might help. What do you think I could do for B?
So, ma'am, I'm going to say B equals to 958.
Okay, so in this blue triangle that I've drawn over here, that I've highlighted, how many degrees does the whole triangle have to be?
180.
Good, okay. Okay, so this plus this plus this has to equal 180. So how would I write that as an equation? B plus?
122.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna write 58 plus 80 equals 180. Do you see? So this angle here plus this angle plus this angle needs to equal 180. And then my reason is going to be sum of angles in a triangle. Nice. Thanks, Sunday. Thank you for your help, Dave.
No problem.
Okay, I'm just going to finish off this one and then I'm going to let another hand help us with C for us. Okay, so 58 plus 80 is going to give us 138. So we're going to say B plus 138 is equal to 180. Then I'm going to move that 138 over and I'm going to see that B is equal to 122 degrees. Okay, that was B. I'm very curious. I'll ask at the end of this. Oh gosh, something's gone very wrong. 180 minus 138 gives us 42. I'm going crazy, guys. Please don't panic. Okay. I was like, how is this tiny angle 122 degrees? There we go. Okay, and then our last one that we have to work out is C. We need to work out this angle over here. Let's see. Naledi, do you think you can help me find C?
Ma'am, I know this is wrong, but
Okay.
I think it's going to be 122 because the angles are opposite of each other on a straight line.
Okay, so I'm actually glad you said that because it's a mistake that lots of people make. The only time we can do that is if our angles are making a little cross like that. And so they are both angles that are on a straight line, but they don't make a cross. And because they don't make a cross, we're not allowed to use that rule.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thanks, lady. Shaden, do you think you can help me?
Ma'am, I don't think I can help you. I don't think I can help you, but I do have a question.
Okay, ask away.
I think for B, I done mine wrong because I thought maybe 122. You do 122 with A, obviously, and then that would be angles on angles on a straight line.
Yeah.
Right? And then B, I also thought B would be with 80, which is also angles on a straight line.
Oh, okay. Are you saying it because of this straight line that you're seeing here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but remember, there was a very important word when we learned about angles on a straight line, and the important word was that they have to be adjacent. And that adjacent word means that they're next to each other. They have to share an arm. So you're right, the 80 and the B are both on a straight line, but they're not next to each other because they don't share an arm.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's have a Nasi. Do you think you can help me with C?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The reason is angles on a straight line.
Beautiful. That is definitely my reason. Angles on a straight line. What is my equation going to look like?
When you say 42
Yeah.
plus B plus C, I mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Equal to 180.
Yes.
Good.
Go.
Then you say 100, and then you take the 42 to the other side on the right side.
Good. Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay.
Then C is equal to 138.
Yes.
Well done. Well
Nice.
done. That's beautifully explained.
Awesome work. Beautiful. Okay. I'm very curious to hear how this question went at home, if you managed to get any of them. So let's just make it very easy. Let's say that there's just 3 marks here. This would actually be worth 6 marks, but let's just say that there's 3. So there's 1 for A, 1 for B, 1 for C. Who managed to get 3 out of 3? Who got 0 out of 3? Who got 1 out of 3? Who got 2 out of 3? I'm very curious. 3 out of 3? Guys, you little superstars.
Well done, my Pibs. Oh, you did well. Look at those.
Tumelo,
Tumelo says
100 out of
100.
3. Even though Tumelo was like, I don't want to do this question.
Ampiwekelo, if you do need help, please do raise your hand, okay? And also you can put your question on the chat. Like this, I can see them. Ampiwekelo,
Lindiwe,
I
can
think, has a
I-
question.
Yeah, Lindiwe, can I help? You just need to unmute on your side. Okay. All right, while we are waiting for that, I think this is a very good screen to take a screenshot of or a picture of. It's got all of the rules that we've learned up until this point in one. How did I get the 42 degrees? So I got the 42 degrees because it was B. B was 42 degrees that we worked out over here. And we worked B out by looking at our triangle. So all of these angles in the triangle, the 58 and the 80 and B, that's what equals 180. Oh, okay, no problem. Okay. Yeah, Unati, do you have a question?
Ma'am, I wanted to ask, would you get it wrong if you put the reason without brackets in a test?
The reasons really should be in brackets. So they might be kind in you in grade 8 and grade 9, but they won't be kind in grade 10. So try and get into a good habit of it now.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So I got the 138 by saying 58 plus 80. That gave me that 138 over there. Okay, cool. Let's move. Oh, so if you're on a computer, I think it's probably easier to just, you can take a what you call it? You can take is it a snippet, snapshot? What is it called when you're on a computer and you want to take a thingy?
If that says print screen, so
Print screen type thing, yeah.
whatever your computer says, you can print the screen or you can take a screenshot.
But also
depending on what
remember,
it says.
all of these videos are uploaded, so you'll be able to see them again and watch them. So if you don't get it now, it's not the end of the world. You will be able to get it another time. Ah, Tumelo, there you go. Thank you. To the rescue. All right, let's get going. Today, we are going to learn our next new rule. Very exciting. And actually, we could have used our rule that we're going to learn today in this question over here, which is quite cool. Snipping tool. Yes, that was the word I was looking for. Thank you. Okay. So today's new rule is called the exterior angle of a triangle. Now, sometimes we can avoid this rule because we can just use sum of angles on a triangle and angles on a straight line, like we just did in the question above. But sometimes they really force our hand and they make us use this by being sneaky in the question. And the reason teachers love this rule is because people forget about it and they get confused with it. And remember, math teachers like to trick you. That's our goal, okay? So let's have a look at this question. An exterior angle of a triangle. Exterior is just a fancy word for being outside, okay? And the exterior angle of a triangle, so that's this angle here, that's A, okay? Because it's the outside angle. That's my exterior angle, okay? It's equal to the sum, so if I plus together the two, let's highlight this, the two interior opposite angles. I'm going to put it in a different color so that I can highlight those ones. These are my two opposites, so not this one, not the one right next to it, the opposite ones, and they are inside. Okay, so this angle plus this angle equals my exterior angle, which is what's written over here. So A is equal to B plus C. And our reason that we write is exterior angle of triangle. So this is our brand new rule that we're going to learn about today. I'm going to do an example for you, and I'm going to let you try one. Okay. So let's have a look at this question. This question, we've got this triangle. Now, the important thing is when we have an exterior angle of a triangle, it needs to be on a straight line. Okay, I can't have a line like this. This isn't an exterior angle of a triangle. It has to be a straight line from my triangle. Using this rule that we have just learned, okay, we can say our two opposite interior angles, so 60 plus 50 equals our exterior angle. And our reason is exterior angle of triangle. And so that just means that X is going to be 110 degrees. That would be the end. Okay. Shaden, how can I help?
Ma'am, I wanted to ask, what does rule does everything equal to X?
Just the two opposite inside angles when they're added together.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay. Naileti, yes, how can I help?
Ma'am, so with this new rule, does that mean that our angle doesn't equal to 180?
Yes, it doesn't equal 180 because we're not looking inside the triangle. If I wanted to look inside my triangle, so like if I was looking at this triangle here, then I could say it's equal to 180 to find that one. But for an exterior angle, it's not equal to 180. Good question. Okay, not equal to 360. It's just they're equal to, these two angles are equal to this exterior angle. So it's not going to equal to a different number. I'm going to do another one for you as an example. Okay.
You guys are doing just fine, my people.
So I'm going to go through B with you as well. Princess, how can I help?
Ma'am, I just wanted to ask for the reason. Is it okay if we write it in short or we should write it in full?
No, you can definitely write it in short. As long as it's written in the short that I write over here, then it's 100% perfect.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So guys, the reasons that I'm giving you here, they are the ones that are taken straight from the matric guideline of what the reasons should be. So all of the reasons that I'm teaching you are the ones that are right from the matric book. So you wouldn't have to change anything that you're writing. Okay. Exactly. In Kosanati, at 360 degrees, definitely for quadrilaterals. Okay, so let's have a look here. So what we've got is we've got an exterior angle and we've got this triangle over here. Okay. And so this over here would be my exterior angle, and these two would be my two interior angles. Okay. Now, if I'm trying to find X, I'm going to first start by writing myself an equation. I'm going to say 55 plus X, those are my two interior angles, okay, is equal to 105, which is my exterior angle. And then my reason is going to be exterior angle of triangle. Okay. I'm looking for X, so I'm going to move my 55 over. So I'm going to say 105 minus 55. And what are we going to get when we say 105 minus 55? We're going to get 50 degrees. Okay. Have a look, take a photo, ask a question if you need one. Naledi, how can I help?
Ma'am, when do angles equal to 360 degrees?
So they'll be equal to 360 if you're doing the reason angles around a point, and then when you're working in a quadrilateral.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Sure. Tracy, how can I help?
Ma'am, if you say 105 minus 55 equals to X, is that okay?
Totally fine. 100% fine.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, I think I've gotten all the hands. Have a look. No? So for the last line, you really should have a degree sign because it's saying what unit it is, so it's quite important. But if you don't have degrees in the question, it's not the end of the world. Okay, let me
then
try to
you'll
get through
just have
these
to-
questions quickly. Naileti, how can I help?
So, ma'am, when you're writing your answer of what X equals to, does the X come first or the answer, the number?
It doesn't matter. They mean the same. So like you could write this one as 110 equals X, or you could say X equals 110. I know there's a few teachers who are quite specific and they always want X on the left. So do whatever your teacher prefers, but it doesn't matter.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sure. Atizolo, how can I help?
Ma'am, for the 360, like what is the basic reason? Because at my school we use revolution or some sort like that.
So the reason that we use is angles around a point for that one.
Guys,
Okay,
just
ma'am,
that
thank
you know, sorry, just that you know that all the lessons that we have done, right? We have covered quite a lot of reasons. So there's all the lessons in there on the website. If you haven't watched them, I would recommend for you to go watch them. Like this, you will understand everything that we're doing now.
Yeah. I'm going to answer these two questions, but while I answer those, anyone who's feeling good with this can give C a try so long. Okay. TJ, how can I help?
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
I say in A, you said in A, you said 60 plus 50,
Yeah.
which gave you 110, but in B, you said 105 minus 55.
So it just depends on what side of the equation it is. So it's always going to be your two interior angles. Those are my two interior angles, needs to be equal to my exterior angle. So in this one, my two interior angles were those two, and my exterior angle is 105. And here, X was already alone, so I didn't have to do anything. But this one, I had to move that 55 over so that X could be alone.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Sure. Nkilo, how can I help? You've just got to unmute on your side.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm very well, thanks to you. How can I help?
For now, I'm just okay, but I'll ask you through the section.
Are you struggling with what we're doing at the moment?
No, I'm just okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Then keep on
That's good,
trying.
Mpilo.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good thing. Okay. Apiwe, how can I help?
Ma'am, the things that you put on the brackets are confusing me, like the ext dot c of
This.
is that a 0? Yes.
Okay, so these are just our reasons. These are the reasons that we have to learn. Okay, so whenever we give a statement in geometry, we always have to give a reason. This is one of the new ones that we've just learned. So that just means exterior angle of triangle. That's what that means. So exterior angle of triangle. But all of these reasons that we've learned so far, they'll all be in our past videos. So if you go and give them a watch, you'll see them all and they'll feel a lot less scary.
Oh yes, thank you, ma'am.
Sure, no problem.
There's so many hands, teacher Jan.
I know, I'm feeling like
I would
super
like them to,
overwhelmed.
some of them, please put the questions on the chat. Like this, I can help teacher Jan. Okay, so all of you that
Yeah.
are raising their hands, you can keep raising them, but please put your question, and when your question is answered, we can lower our hand.
Because if you put
Okay.
your questions in the chat, then Yolanda can help me, and then I don't
Yeah.
have to do it alone.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Letwin,
questions.
how can I help, Letwin?
Ma'am, I would like to ask is, for example, by B, the 105 degrees is outside. So does it mean the ones that are inside must be before the equal sign?
It doesn't matter. You could write it the other way around. You could also say the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two interior. Whichever way you want to write it is okay.
Even on A as well?
Yeah, on A, you could also have written this as X is equal to 60 plus 50.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've heard from you yet. Are you here to give me an answer? Hello? See, I can see you unmuted, but we can't hear you. It might be a headphone situation. Try and unplug them. Okay. I'm going to go on to someone else so long. If it's a question, pop it in the chat for me. And if it's an answer, then we'll try again a little bit later. Okay. Okay. Unati, have you got an answer for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's go. I feel like I'm getting dehydrated from talking. Let's go. Tell me what you write.
Okay, ma'am, what I wrote is that I said 65 degrees plus x plus 15 degrees equals to 3x.
Yes. What's my reason?
Angle of a triangle.
100%, Unati, 100%. Next line.
Ma'am, and then 65 plus 15 is 80. So 80
Good.
plus x equals to 3x.
Good. I'm just going to highlight that so everyone can see what you did. Okay, yes. Next line.
And then now you're going to take the x over and it's going to become 80 equals to 3x minus x.
Beautiful. Next line.
So it's going to be 80 equals to 2x.
Yes. Next.
Then you're going to divide by 2 on both sides.
Good.
And x is going to equal to 40.
Woohoo! Well done.
Well done, Unati.
Awesome work. Nice job. Good. Okay, the hands that are up at the moment, if they were to answer this question, do you mind popping them down for me? If your question is one that would be easy for us to answer in the chat, if you could pop it in the chat, that would be great. If you feel like it can't be asked in the chat and you need to say it out loud, then keep your hand up and those are the questions I'll answer. So just think carefully. If your hand is up, so at the moment I've got Asazola and Apiwa, your hands are up. If you want to answer, you can drop those hands. If you want to ask it in the chat, you can drop them. Otherwise, I'm going to answer these two. Okay, great. Apiwa, how can I help?
Ma'am, how did you reach the fraction part?
Okay, so at this point over here, I had 80 equals 2x. And then because I need x to be alone, I have to divide both sides by 2. And that's why I divided both of them by 2.
Oh, yes, ma'am, I see.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Pabi, how can I help?
Ma'am, for the x, ma'am, that's by 15. When
Yeah.
we move it to 3x, why do we minus it, ma'am?
So whenever we move across the equal sign, we always change a sign. So here it's 55, but when you jumped over, it became negative 55. So here it's positive 1x. So when you jump over, it becomes negative 1x.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to go and give you a quick brain break at this point. We're going to do a very quick brain break, and then we're going to carry on doing a few questions. So for those of you who are new, a brain break is just something fun we do in the middle. It's not serious. If you struggle, that's absolutely fine. Some people struggle. Some people find it very easy. So don't panic. Okay, let's go. Let's jump into our brain break. So first brain break, this guy over here. I would like the answer, please, to my end question.
We can do this, my people.
Don't fall for the trap. There is a big trap here.
Sia is so concentrated and so is Kiola. I can't pronounce your name.
Let's see how you go. Okay, yeah, the first one is definitely 12 plus 12 plus 12. That's a good start.
Atozola, I see you, girl. I see you. Don't worry. Don't stress. It's a brain break, okay? It's supposed to just
be
exercise
something
your
fun.
brain.
Yeah, don't panic about it. We should get a nice big answer. If your answer is not large, then something's gone wrong. No stress, no stress. Sia, do you have an answer for us? Oh no, we still can't hear you, Sia. here. Generally, when this happens, it has something to do with the headphones. So I would try and take them out and put them back in. Satenda, do you have an answer for us?
Ma'am, I think for the second one, it's
Okay.
it's 2 times 30.
For
Plus
this line
10.
over here?
Yes, it's 2 times
No.
30 plus 10.
No, no. Okay, let's Dave. We have got lots of new people here. Let's see. I'll show you how we work out these types of questions. Okay. So lots of you got to the first round, which was great. So you were able to see that those were each 12. Okay. So 12 plus 12 plus 12 gave us 36, right? So then this one has to be 12. These are both clouds with rains, which means they have to be the same as each other. Okay. Oh, now this isn't 12 because it's only 1 and these are 2. So this is going to be 6. Okay, so we're going to say 70 minus 6 gives us 64, which means these two together need to equal 64. So that means that our rain cloud is 8. Yeah, that was the sneaky one, was that this one was alone. Okay. So that means that this rain cloud here is 8 and this rain cloud here is 8. Okay, and we have to say 8 times something plus 8 needs to give us 64. So if we say 8 times 7, that's going to give us 56, and 56 plus 8 will give us 64. So yeah, so then this is going to be 7. Here we have 2 rain clouds, so that's going to be 16. And here we have 2 tornadoes, so that's going to be 12. So we're going to say 16 times 12, which is 192, plus 7, which is 199. No, there's no 3. This is an 8. That's an 8, and that's an 8. Did anyone manage to get to the 199? Did anyone get close? Did you get to the umbrella? Did you get to the rain cloud? How did this go? No, we didn't get close.
But you guys used to nail this kind of questions. I think that
haven't
they
given
just
them
want
enough.
to guess it. I think they just want to guess because this wasn't actually difficult. If you took it step by step, you could have gotten the answer.
You've got to go step by step. You've got to go step by step. Kiola, did you get close? Did you get to 199?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Nice job. Well done. Upstaging everyone else. Nice work. Awesome. 188. Oh, yeah. Okay. The next thing I've got is I've got 2 little dingbats for you. Okay, they're silly. So those of you who are new, don't panic. Dingbat is just where you have a picture and you have to figure out what word it is. I thought that they were just going to be something silly with it, but then people like dingbats, so now we do dingbats. There's 2 for you today. This is the first one. I have to bring some maths in. What word is this? Very curious to hear what word this is. Ah, Tristan! Tristan got it in like 10 seconds. And Naman, yes, good.
That was so fast.
That was so fast. It's apple pie.
Oh, I'm hurt. Aren't you hurt? This looks like these ones are easy for them.
I know, they're just too easy for them. So it was apples, and then guys, that's the decimals for pie. So it's apple pie.
Oh, so
nice work, though.
So easy.
Okay, one more, and then we're gonna go back to some math.
Let's see who's gonna get this one. Hey.
High 5, no. 3, no. 2, no. 2 hands, no.
Zakala. Hey. Let's go, guys. I can do this.
No right answers so far. I think I might have tricked you. I think I may have just gotten it. Oh, one of you is very close. I don't want to say who though, but someone's very close.
I also saw that. I also saw the one who's really close.
Very close. It's not a number, guys. It's a word. I'm looking for a word. It's a single word. It's a single word. One single word. No, 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 no. Oh, Namaza, is this confidence sneaking in here? Do you have the word for me?
Now, ladies, like,
Sorry,
nice.
ma'am, is it high five?
It's not high five. It is not high five. Sorry.
Melo.
Melo, do you have the word for us?
I was going to say high five, but never mind.
No. Let's say like this. This would be a very nice thing to hear from someone. It would be a very nice thing to hear from someone. Ah, Isona, yes.
They got it. Handsome.
Handsome. If you
Well
look very
done.
handsome. So the hand came from the hand, and this was a thumb. So
The
it was
sum
handsome.
of the numbers. Yo, Bante, don't stress. Don't stress. I see you cracking your head over there. Don't stress.
Okay, let's try and get it back into some math. Yeah, you were so close, Mopela. You were so close with hand equation. And then I was like, oh, when we were talking, when you Linda and I said someone's close, we were talking about you.
Yeah, about the person who said hand equation. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, nice job, guys. Emma, yeah, how can I help, Emma? Okay, you'll figure that out on your side. I'm just going to move on to the next question so long. So I'm going to put two up on the board to start because they're both not tricky ones. So I'm going to put these first two up here. So I want everyone to give A and B a try, see how it goes. And I think for both of these ones, just for the sake of time and speed, if you don't mind putting your answers in the chat for me, that would be great. And if you have questions, if you can chuck them in the chat just so that I can see them coming in. And then I'll talk you through these first two, and then I'll let someone answer C for us, okay? So once you're happy, write your answers in the chat. And then we'll get down to C. I won't. I'll give you time, Letwin, don't panic. If you would like, you're welcome to send direct messages to me or to Yolanda so that everyone doesn't see your answers. You're also welcome to do that. Or
Yeah,
if you have a
here,
question,
guys.
welcome to send it to us. Unati, if that hand is up to answer, I'm going to go through A and B myself, but I will give everyone a chance to answer for C. But if it's a question, keep your hand up and I'll come to you.
I keep on saying B, but I don't see B on the question. Oh, they're answering.
I think they're saying question B.
Yes, it's X that they're answering to, but it's the answer for B. Okay.
B.
Okay.
Nasi, how can I help?
Ma'am, can I please do the quiz earlier because I need to go back to school like at 6.
You should be able to. The link should be available.
Yeah. I have the link. I can also send it to you if you need, but it should be on the website under your name. You can find it.
You should be able to get it. Hopefully.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Bye.
No problem. Bye. Okay. I'm just gonna go through A. Well, let me first ask this. Can you just use emojis? Don't write in the chat. Can you just use the reactions? Does anyone need more time for A? If you need more time for A, just use your hand so that I can see. Okay. Don't panic. If you need more time, I'm happy to give you a little bit of extra time. So we can never get a negative answer for an angle. Shaden, can you tell me what your calculator's doing? Can you tell me what you're seeing on it? I might be able to help you reset it. The lady, do you have a question? Can I help?
Ma'am, I'm seeing all these people type 60 for A in the comment section, and I don't know how they got there.
But don't
It's
panic.
just
I
so
promise I'll go
confusing.
over it. I promise I'll go over it.
Okay.
Okay. Don't stress. Don't let anyone stress you out.
And also, every single time you see someone putting an answer there, it doesn't mean that they are correct or they are wrong. So you need to be
Yeah.
careful not to
Don't just
compare
trust
your
them.
answer with others until teacher said, until teacher Jan has given us some answer. Okay. I'm confusing you.
Shaden, okay, tell me what's happening on your calculator.
Ma'am, I'm trying to calculate and I put 25 plus 35 and it's giving me a long answer. I don't know. Did I press something by mistake?
What exactly does it look like on your calculator when you do that?
Okay, wait, I'm gonna open up my camera for you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn it around. How do
Okay.
I do it? Okay, wait. Oh,
I could see your calculator just now, but I could only see the delete button. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Okay, from there, go mode, click mode for me.
mode setup.
Yeah, and then push 1.
Okay.
Okay, and then push shift.
Okay.
And then push mode again.
Mm-hmm.
And then push 1. And then push 1 again. And then let me see what happens. Okay. Can you now just type in like 10 plus 10?
Okay.
It's just in scientific notation still.
Yeah. So I think then we need to go. Okay, shift mode.
Okay.
And then push 8.
8.
Yeah, 8. And then push 1.
Yes.
And then push. Then let
Okay.
me know if that helps.
Okay. Yeah.
Yay!
I think it. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome, Shaden.
Nice one.
Okay. Let's quickly go through these 2 and then I will give you your next one to work on. Okay, so here is my triangle. Here's my triangle and there's my exterior angle. So I can say my exterior angle is equal to the sum of my 2 interior angles, and I would say exterior angle of triangle. Okay, so therefore X is equal to 60 degrees. So the exterior angle is equal to the sum of my 2 interior angles. So that's our first one. Second one, this is an interior angle, that's an interior angle, that's my exterior angle. So I'm going to say 150 degrees is equal to X plus 65, exterior angle of triangle. So 150 minus 65 is equal to X, and 150 minus 65 gives us 85. So therefore X is equal to 85 degrees. Hopefully these went nicely. I'm hoping. Okay, I will answer the questions that are up at the moment, but I'm just going to pop another question up for those who are working try. So if you got those ones right and you're happy, please give C a try for me. And I'm going to try and answer these questions. Kiola, how can I help?
Ma'am, I got it right for A.
Nice, well done. Yolanda, have you also? Can you guys hear me?
Now I can hear. Everything
I don't
was
know
just like My network was so bad, but now I can hear you.
No, but I think it happened for everyone because Kiola was talking and I heard her say I got A right, and then I just heard silence. So I was
Yeah,
like,
me too. And everyone was frozen on my computer. So I guess it happened for everyone.
Okay. I went like mad panic over there. Okay. Boom. No. Am I getting better at this? Yes. How can I help?
Ma'am, am I wrong if I said 25 plus x equal to 150?
25 plus
65, I mean.
65 plus x equals. No, that's fine. You could definitely write it like that.
Okay, then thank you.
No problem. Tracy, how can I help?
Ma'am, can I give the answer for C?
Yes, sure. Tracy, I've put your, oh gosh, I'm writing in a highlighter. Tracy, it's all yours. Just wait a second. So just keep your hand up, but I'm just going to mute you and I'm just going to see if there's another question going on. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Belinda, can I help?
Ma'am, for B, I said x equals 150 minus 65, and I still got the answer, but I didn't switch the 150 and 65.
No, what you've written is 100% fine. Perfect.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Sure. Tabo, how can I help?
Hi, ma'am. If you wrote on B, if you wrote the interior angle for the triangle, is it wrong?
Yeah. So interior angles only come in with parallel lines. This has to be exterior.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Guys, it's because I hate awkward silences. I panic. When there's just like an awkward silence, I don't know what to do, and so I hum through it. Okay, Tracy, we are all yours. You can talk us through C.
Ma'am, 2x minus 10 plus 48 equals 4x.
Beautiful. Okay, what's my reason?
Exterior angles of a triangle.
Beautiful. What's my next line gonna look like?
Negative 10 plus 48 equals 4x minus 2x.
Oh gosh, what did I write there? 4x minus 2x. Good. Next line.
38 equals 2x.
Good. Next line.
So you divide that by 2.
Good.
And x equals 19.
Yay! Well done, Tracy. Woo!
Thank you, ma'am.
Nice job. Awesome work, guys. You did super well. I hope you're finding these like nice and getting some confidence in some geometry. You're doing really, really well. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Princess, this is the last question, and then I'm going to send you guys on your way to do your quiz. Princess, how can I help?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So technically, I did the right thing, but with the wrong numbers. I just wanted to check, even if the numbers were. Ma'am, don't laugh at me. Ma'am, where it says 48, I put 58.
She's not laughing at you. She's just like disturbed at this moment.
No, but then still, where it says 48, I put 58.
No, but don't be a banana. Put the number that's in the question.
Oh, ma'am, I didn't see.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am, I used the correct
you changed
method.
that number.
I'm glad
I
that
got
you've done it
29.
correctly. Okay, so you did it correctly, but just be like, I want you to double check all of your numbers when you're in a test situation, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.